with my knowledge and my ability to organize and connect with my community. So when any one of these people can win an election with that kind of a background and you don't take lobbyist money, then you can give me a call. But until then, these people are seem to be apparently having 3 martini lunches thinking that they can run and command the respect of the Defense Department. So give me a break.
Ooh, Pete Hegseth catching a stray punch right there. She says these people think they can be drinking 3 martinis and then running the Department of Defense. Clearly a jab at Pete Hegseth. But the goal of a Trump supporter to talk about unqualified when Donald Trump is somebody who is, I've never seen a less qualified leader ever. And that was on full display when he came out and began blaming the plane crash on DEI. He's not a qualified leader. Pete Hegseth is not qualified. He's a DUI hire. We can go through RFK Jr. We can go through Tulsi Gabbard is less than qualified. AOC is somebody with years of experience who's incredibly popular in her district because she actually represents the will of her constituents. Who does Elon Musk represent? Who elected Elon Musk? He only represents his companies, his own personal interests, the countries that help his companies like China. That's who he's fighting for. He's fighting to entrench his own power and build his wealth even further. AOC is the one who, honestly, the last time I read a report, she was one of the brokest members of Congress. And by brokest, I don't mean she's broke. I just mean many people in Congress, many Republicans are millionaires, multimillionaires. AOC is somebody who worked her way up from a bartender, and now she doesn't even invest in individual stocks, which I think is very admirable. But watch this clip of AOC cooking Elon Musk, saying he's one of the dumbest billionaires she's ever seen.
This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met or seen or witnessed, which, you know, you can probably even glean that from watching these people on TV. Anyways, all of that is to say is that they don't do their homework. Clearly, like, they're putting 19-year-olds in at the Treasury. This dude is not smart. And the danger in the lack of intelligence and the lack of expertise that Elon has. I mean, this guy is one of the most morally vacant, but also just least knowledgeable about these systems that we really know of. But the point is that what that means is that they are going to hit a button, inevitably. They are going to hit a button and things can go sideways.
Yep, what she's saying is exactly what I've been saying. AOC is stealing my talking points. I'm obviously kidding there, but the thing is, there are unintended consequences of what Elon Musk is doing. And people in the comments always say, Adam, these consequences are actually intended. You can argue that, but the point is, when you begin to strip all of these agencies of certain regulations, you begin to fire the heads of agencies and replace them with people that aren't qualified, there will be consequences that you really can't foresee. I always use the same examples. When they stopped federal grant funding, they had a specific goal in mind of making sure that Trump has control over these funds, but the unintended consequences was the Medicare portal being shut down, or when you begin to remove these aviation safety committees and these regulations, there are consequences of that almost immediately. He's saying eventually they're going to pull a lever, they're going to say something, and it's going to go the wrong way. And we're going to have to be the ones that bear the brunt of that. Here is AOC breaking down what they're doing with civil service workers.
Since the AOC calls me and tells me that she has a whole bunch of tea about the whole Elon Musk situation taking over government, I need to hear what she got to say.
Because why is Elon Musk raiding the Treasury?
I don't know, girl. You tell me.
There is a very important deadline that is happening this year. In 2017, Donald Trump and the Republican Party forced through one of the largest tax giveaways to the rich in modern American history.
I remember.
So why is that important to today?
Oh yes, girl, I know this one. It's because those tax breaks are going to actually expire in 2025. And right now we're in 2025. And do remember that it was like a $2 trillion tax cut. But my question is, how big are they going to be this year?
The cost of these tax cuts are to the tune of about $4 trillion. How do we know this? Because the Republican majority and their budget had a sensitive internal document that got leaked a couple of weeks ago. And I can tell you that I read through it.
Oh, this shit getting good. What did it say? What did it say?
And they identified bit by bit in order to pay for Elon Musk's tax breaks, Jeff Bezos' tax breaks, Mark Zuckerberg's tax breaks, and other sorts of giveaways to the wealthiest people and corporations in this country. And the biggest one, lock in Lock in, everybody, okay? The biggest one that they are going after is Medicaid.
Ooh, that makes a whole bunch of sense. CBS News reported that Elon Musk's access to the Treasury payment system was raising alarms, specifically because the control of the Treasury's payment system raised questions about Trump's administration